Robert Thomson. I'm from Vancouver, and I'm part of Sister Says.
Hi, my name is Gillian Thomson, and I'm also from Vancouver, and I'm in Sister Says as well. I would describe our sound as soulful indie pop music, and we've been working together for, as Sister Says, probably like 10 years. And then with our second album, we kind of rebranded, relaunched our project again, because we took a bit of a break. It's kind of West Coast sounding, I would say, as well.
Well, our dad is a blues musician, so we grew up with blues in the house, and then R&B and soul. So a lot of Michael Jackson was being played, a lot of B.B. King, Albert King. So those were the things that we heard. Not kids' music, but like actual records. I remember as a little kid, I had a record player and a record collection, and the house was always filled with music. Jill was singing since she was a baby, coming up, making up her own songs. And I always took piano lessons. Our dad was always jamming on guitar. That kind of led to us playing as a family band for a few years, and then that led to us sort of creating Sister Says. So our first album, Jill wrote the lyrics and the melodies, and I wrote the compositions and arrangements, and that was kind of it. And then our latest album, Heart Placement, I wrote lyrics, I sang on some songs. Jill came up with a lot of composition ideas, and that's just happening more and more as we kind of become more well-rounded artists. And sometimes it could be just a song, lyric idea. Jill just pitches to me or reads a poem, and I might have the guitar, or we might have a fully fleshed out idea and a full beat, and Jill will already have lyrics and ready to go. When it's a duo show, it's a little bit more quiet. We do a lot more talking, a lot more stories. But when it's our full band, it's pretty lively. It starts with I'm playing bass usually, so it's pretty funky on the bass side, or lots of guitar and drums, and we try to keep it pretty lively. We try to challenge ourselves musically and continue to change the show and modify it as we do shows and see what people kind of reach out to. So
we've been working with Max, Lee, and there's a couple drummers that we usually work with, and our guitar player Lonnie Eagleton. That's our setup right now, and we kind of switch over different types of musicians, but we always come back to working with the same people often. It's like having them as well doing. We're kind of Rob and I are the front people, but they definitely give that funky kind of foundation, soulful foundation. So. And we're lucky to play with some really great players. If
we could collaborate with anybody, my choice would be Questlove. I would love to have his input and his drums and his ideas and his musical background and knowledge on anything that we would do. Yeah, I was gonna say, actually the first name that came to my mind was Erica Badu. I don't know, but she's such a crazy singer too. I don't know, but she creates beats and does things like that. So I feel a lot of hip hop artists would be interesting too as well. Even though we're more of an indie band, it kind of works.
Everything is alright.
Hey, we're Rob and Jill from Sister Says.
And you're watching Digital Drum.